Good morning, Royal Ones. This is Miss Gigi. I'm coming back again with another message this morning. A man is abusive for two reasons. He knows that she needs him, and then he's abusive because he needs her. Let's talk about it. The woman may be dependent on him, and he has the money. So he has power and control. And therefore, he says she's not going anywhere because she feels powerless. This woman is trapped, and he knows, and in the back of his mind, he knows this. The woman probably does not have strong family ties. He probably done ran off all her friends. And so he knows that, oh, she ain't got no skills or no talent. She ain't got no education. She got a lot of children. So he knows she has to deal with the circumstances of being beaten, humiliated. And this woman was raised not to be independent and strong. So we were taught to depend on a man. And as women, we were trained to endure abuse and humiliation. We were taught to live with that man taking care of our kids. And in fact, we were taught to bear children at an early age and endure sexual abuse, despair, and anger. You know, if he get mad, just stop doing stuff to make him angry. You know, so that man, once you endure all this, just mistreatment, he can buy you a house and a car, clothes, and jewelry. You know, just enjoy the comforts. You know, you got to go through something to enjoy the comforts of life. So we experienced for ourselves later on that we don't have to live like that. It's hard to unprogram this type of thinking because this was taught as a principle from us when we were from youth. But most women end up dead trying to hold on to all those material things and feeling trapped by them. And then so now here we have it that the man, number two, the man is codependent on the woman. And so she has money and she will have the good job and she has her own house and he wants to control her creativity and her money and her mind. And so he's in this situation, living in her house. And so he's abusive because he's afraid that she should leave for a better man because he has no job. He has no source of income. So he wants to make her feel guilty or put fear inside of her by controlling her mind. And if he control her mind, the body gonna come back home to me. So that's why I'm saying that as women, we need to be independent of a man. And these men are now what you call narcissists that does this. These men are unapologetic about ruining your life. You know, the principles of today's youth are misguided by laziness and entitlement. And back in the days, 50s and the 60s and the 70s, men got up and went to work. And they did their job and they came home and they gave their woman the whole check to pay the bills and buy groceries. These men held down jobs for like 20, 30 years into retirement. For some reason, men today hold down jobs for 3 to 6 months, then they'll switch over and do something else. They are inconsistent with work ethics, and they actually want a girlfriend or a wife. If you switching jobs like you switch your underwear, you're not stable enough to run a household, and especially if that woman got kids. You know, back in the 60s, the 50s and the 60s and in the 70s where jobs were scarce, people were so desperate for work, they held on to jobs for years. They even went to work sick. You know, consistency is key. People don't show up. They catch a cold. I gotta stay home. So I'm saying we have to retrain and re-educate and re-motivate the youth and teach them stronger work ethics because when they get a job or start their own business, they're gonna need to know that you got to be persistent and consistent. You can't make excuses, and you got to show up even when you don't feel like it. And, this also starts by making the youth help with household chores before the age of 12. This is the first development of skills for them to, take out the trash. They learn household responsibilities. Take out the trash, wash the dishes, sweep and mop the floor, clear the table, rake the yard, and bring in the groceries. It's critical for a man to teach his son how to be a man before the age of 12. This generation, they take everything for granted. They think somebody owes them something. They don't want to cook or clean for a man. But when you do that, this is how you make a house a home, is what I want you to understand. You know, and then they want that man to give them the whole check. It's like, really? You want his money, but you don't want anything. You don't want to do anything for him. You know, nobody owes anybody anything except what you work hard for from 9 to 5 on somebody's job or what you earn from your business. Not sleeping on somebody's couch and using them. This is one of my favorite quotes by Walt Disney, and I need you to listen. All the adversity I've learned in my life, all my troubles and my obstacles have strengthened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. All right, Royal Ones. Thanks for listening to this message. Take this into your day. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Love, hugs, and kisses. Bye.